recording.
And now, for your listening pleasure,
The Blazing Defender Report with your host, Travis Jones.
And we are live! What is going on, my freaks and geeks? Welcome to the Blazing Defender Report, episode 14. I have no idea what I'm going to call this show yet, but it'll be on the fucking YouTube link. Thank you guys for making me a part of your week. Let me be your Sherpa through Nerdom this past week. I am very excited to be next to this stack of comic books that I have. Some really good stuff. It was a very good week. But before we get to the comic book reviews, I have just a tiny bit of housekeeping I want to do real quick. If you're a super creative person, which I am not, like I'm on this fucking end, you're on that end. Okay, we don't get to see each other a whole lot until I get smashed and I read comic books and I do a podcast. I want to connect with you somehow. So this is how I've decided to do it. Me and a Facebook group called Comic Jacked on Facebook. It's a great group. We have decided to come up with a show, a contest. It's called Hero Call, the Blazing Defender Hero Call. It's a superhero creation contest. No Marvel, DC, Image, 745 Studios, no indie shit, all original. If you've got a great idea for a superhero, enter that motherfucker. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to get. First place prize is the Blazing Defender fucking hot box. And no, get your goddamn mind out of the gutter, you pervert. It's not that kind of hot box. It's a very cool nerd box. I'm going to be putting shit in it myself. I have this, if you could see this room to my right, it is full of Loot Crate boxes, Marvel Collector Course, Smuggler's Bounty. I've got all kinds of shit that I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I'm sure it speaks to somebody. It just doesn't speak to me. I'm going to make a box, and I'm going to contact you first. I'm going to find out what your likes are, and I'm going to custom tailor a box for you. Marvel don't do that shit for you, and they charge you fucking $31 every 2 months. DC doesn't do it for you. Loot Crate sure as fuck don't do it for you, because I got rid of Loot Crate. Just FYI, I got rid of those assholes. But I'm going to fucking custom make a box for you. I want a lot of entries, guys. We've already got several, but I want to make it hard on my judges. My judges are my admins at Comic Jacked, great Facebook group. If you've ever been in an argument with your buddies on who's better between Batman and Captain America, holy shit, that's a good one, right? Like that ain't been done a fucking 1,000 times. But these guys, they do it all. Squirrel Girl versus Galactus, they've done it. They do team-ups. They do tag teams. They do all kinds of shit on this page. So if debating is your style and you think you got the chops, fucking enter the Thunderdome, bitches. Comic Jacked. Great Facebook group. Get in there. You can go to blazingdefender.com. You can go to Comic Jacked. And the rules, regulations are all right there. You can email me at blazingdefender@gmail.com. Hit me up on the Facebook page, which blazingdefender.com, blazingdefenderreport.com will send you right there, and we're gonna get your entries in. I'm very excited for this. I want it to be big. I want to give you guys an outlet for your creativity because I have none. So I'm very excited about people that do have creativity, and I want to further that for you. So boom, that's it. Housekeeping done. Let's get to some good shit here. I just created a video for the Marvel Collector Core box, which was Deadpool this month. If you want to check it out, go to my YouTube page, Blazing Defender at YouTube. Go to blazingdefenderreport.com. But fuck it. I say that shit enough. You know where to fucking find me at. BDR. You know where to get it at. Google it. It's going to come up. If you've been interested in subscribing to one of those boxes, this is a good video. This was a very cool box this week. I'm actually wearing the shirt. You know, the Deadpool shirt. Oh, fuck. There we go. Got it up for you to see it. This was actually a really good shirt. It always comes with a shirt. I'm a big fucking shirt junkie. Funko Pop figure, blah, blah. Check out the video. It's real short just to give you an idea of what you get for your money. So, and I want to, that's the whole goal of me doing this, is I'm going to blow my shit for you to go, fuck that, I don't want this shit, or holy shit, that's worth my money. That's the reason I do this show. So keep that in mind as I do my comic reviews, which are coming up. First, I want to show you what I picked up today. This very day was Friday, actually. I went to the Disney store. The Civil War Marvel Selects figures are out. Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Bleeding Edge Iron Man, which was pretty fucking cool, I gotta admit. Those were the ones that were there. There were a few of them. The Winter Soldier ones, not as much, but I already have a couple Marvel Selects Winter Soldiers. I had to get the Cap, Avenging Cap, for the fucking name alone. I'm gonna show it to you right now. I know it's not out of box, motherfucker. I know that. Mint in box. MIB, bitch. That's it right there. And if you can see, like, up close, I'm going to put it up on the camera. He's got, like, grenades and shit. See that grenade? Here's a grenade right above the shield. It's gray. It's kind of hard to see. But the pouches really look good. He looks fucking great. And what sold me on this one was the stand. The Hydra stand. I had to have it. So, got it. Very, very cool action figure. I just got into those when I started doing the show. Fucking, who knew, right? But what the show is about is comic book reviews. And what I do is I buy comic books every week. I'll come back and tell you what I thought was very, very cool and worth my money. Now, if I may say something that you're like, that sounds pretty fucking cool, then you can go out to your comic book shop and say, hey, man, I seen this fucking crazy big-ass idiot on a YouTube channel that was saying that this was a good book. I want to check it out. He's going to hand it to you, and he's going to be very glad for your business. Trust me. So, with no further ado, let's get right back to it. Now, another thing I want to point out real quick. Why the fuck you listen to me? You know, like, I'm real active on Twitter. Blazing Defender at Twitter. Imagine that. But I'm very active on there, and I'm a part of a group. It's hashtag Podern Family. When you see the hashtag Podern Family, you retweet it. It helps podcasts get out there. It's a great, great idea, and I'm so thankful for it. But I'd never realized how many fucking podcasts there are. And I'm sure some of them are video casts as well as what I'm doing. So why listen to me? That's a fucking great question. This is what I can tell you. And I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. I'm going to give it to you fucking straight. If I like something, I like it. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. Fucking pass on it. It's not worth your money. Unless this is something that you really like. And I try to keep it spoiler free. I want you to be just as surprised and excited when you turn the page of a comic book as I am when I turn the page of a comic book. So in getting to that, I cannot wait to get to this book here. I'm very excited for this book. So I'm going to start off the show with it. It is the Justice League 48 Darkseid War number 8. For my audio listeners, I apologize. Go to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I try to give you the cover, show you what the cover looks like. My boy, I think his name's Jason Fabak. I'm probably butchering that fucking last name. Yeah, Jason Fabak. Killing it on Justice League. The art is fucking outstanding, and it's written by our boy Jeff Johns, who has single-handedly took the DC Universe on his back and said, let's roll, motherfuckers. Let's roll. You're getting your ass kicked over here by number one. We all know who they are. Okay? He said, get on. I'm going to take you to the fucking promised land. And I believe him. Big Jeff Johns believer. This guy right here. And this is one of my favorite fucking titles I get each month is Justice League. Since the Darkseid War started, it's been fucking phenomenal. And I'm going to tell you why. There's so many characters in the Justice League. Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Superman, Flash. I mean, fuck. Come on. If you did a movie, it would be very hard in a 2-hour movie to give each character the right amount of screen time to make them relevant, likable. Okay? That's a tough fucking job. Okay. Now you've got a comic book that you have 20-something odd pages, not counting ads, to say, I really want them to like Power Ring. Who the fuck is Power Ring? Don't we have a Power Ring in Green Lantern? Yeah, but you've got this new character, Power Ring, that a lot of people don't know about. She's a relatively new character, very new character actually. And he does it all. And not only does he do that, he brings in the crime syndicates, which is the evil Justice League from a parallel dimension. Okay? He brings in Darkseid and Anti-Monitor to fucking slug it out. Morbius. Come on, man. I mean, this shit's getting fucking ridiculous. And what's so ridiculous about it is how fucking good it is. This shit is amazing. When the trade comes out, I'll be posting it on my site. Because if you're not getting the originals and you're not already reading this book and you're a Justice League fan, this is it. DC, I'll be honest. This is how I bring it on my show. DC doesn't have a lot of good stuff right now. Now, I'm sure there's some DC fanboys out there that are like, that motherfucker is steroids have rotted his brain. Probably. But it does not matter. It is my opinion. And I think a lot of people share my opinion. Okay? I read what other people write. Not that it influences me at all. But this is good stuff. A lot of DC stuff is not good. So, let's talk about this issue of Darkseid War, number 8. Last time we met, we finally, the Crime Syndicate and Justice League had kind of figured out, hey, look, we've got to work together. Anti-Monitor destroyed our universe. We know more about him than anybody does. And we don't necessarily like your universe, but we don't want to be dead either. So we need to work together. So you've got Nighthawk, who's finally shown up, and Nighthawk's evil Batman, okay? And Ultraman they depleted him of kryptonite. So it's basically like our Superman being depleted of solar energy. He's skinny, he's weak, he's a bitch, and they have a rock of kryptonite. And he eats it. He can eat it and get his energy back, his power back. So he's fiending for it. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Look, man, we're not giving you this shit. You've got to tell us what you know about Anti-Monitor. Nighthawk's like, no deal. You need us as bad as we need you. We need him. You know we need him. Give him the kryptonite. Wonder Woman has a great part where she's kind of stepping up and saying, you know, you got Batman in the Mobius chair. For all you people that are not reading Darkseid War, I'm sorry. You're going to be fucking lost in this review. But Batman is in the Mobius chair right now. Yeah. Fucking all knowledge. It's cool as shit. Why aren't you reading this? I know you're going to be like, what the fuck ain't you reading this? That's what I just fucking said. So, you got Superman that has absorbed the pits of apocalypse, and he's all fucked up now. Batman, the god of knowledge. Flash is the god of death. I mean, when Anti-Monitor died, Darkseid died. When Anti-Monitor killed Darkseid, it was fucked. It fucked everything up. Okay? So you've got mortals being gods now, and it's all crazy, right? Johns does it perfectly here. So Wonder Woman has kind of stepped up and said, I've got it. So she tries to negotiate with Crime Syndicate. Basically doesn't work, but I give her props for trying. Ultraman gets the kryptonite. He gets jazzed up again. Now, you've got these like shadow demons that of the Anti-Monitor just destroying the city, killing people and everything else. I mean, this is a global killing event that's going on right now. So basically, the crime syndicate's like, see ya, we know what we need to do, and Justice League's trying to save people, and they're like, well, wait a minute, we're on the same side. No, they ain't part of the fucking deal. Okay, so Superman, Shazam, everybody, they're trying to save people while the Anti-Monitor's minions are killing them. Batman gets fucking tossed off the chair. Mobius, which is the new Anti-Monitor, okay, they merged, so he's that much more powerful now. Mobius is like, give me my chair back. And Batman's like, nah, yeah, I can't do that. Well, then Green Lantern steps in, who's been wanting Batman out of the chair forever because the chair is fucking Batman up. This is a chair meant for a titan, a god. And regardless of how we feel about Batman, trust me, because I feel the same way about him, he's not that kind of person. It's going to warp him eventually, and Lantern knows this. He's been trying to get him out of the chair for several issues. He don't want Mobius back in it either. So Green Lantern shows up. He's fired off shit from his ring. Power Ring enters the scene, and she's like, "Oh, I've got your back." If we know about Power Ring, that ring came from the crime syndicate. When that Lantern died, that ring bonded with this girl, and she has the ability to fight off the evil in the ring. Okay, well, the ring's kind of taunting Lantern, saying, "You're not as strong as me. You'll never be as strong as me." And Green Lantern's like, "You know what? I may not be, but I got something you don't have." I love Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan, this is the kind of shit. This is like the only 2 pages Green Lantern has in the whole story. Okay? But it's fucking vintage, prototypical Hal Jordan. And Hal Jordan's like, I got something you don't have. What's that? Backup. And then all the fucking Green Lanterns come in to take on Mobius, or the Anti-Monitor Mobius. Very, very cool splash scene. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Like I said, Jason Fabak, his art's killing it. Look at that. That is fucking gorgeous, guys. For $3.99, fucking get out of here. This is better than a little fat sack of heroin. All my people down in Portland, Louisville, I mean, fucking get off the heroin and get on fucking Darkseid War, dude. You'll have more money in your pocket, and you'll be just as fucking high. Look at me, I'm fucking high as shit. So anyway, huge fight takes place. A bunch of Lanterns gets killed. That's not really a spoiler. Power Ring still talking shit. All right, Mobius, they're fighting. Then all of a sudden, Grail shows up, which is the daughter of Darkseid. Okay, Darkseid, however you want to say it. She wants Steve Trevor. And Steve Trevor, sometimes paramour of Wonder Woman. He's immortal. Hey, man, you banged Wonder Woman. Fucking, you're way more than immortal in my book. But fucking Grail grabs him. Grail has big plans for him. Now, I don't know what they are. We don't find out in this issue either. So anyway, Superman shows up. Ultraman shows up to fight Anti-Monitor. They're brawling. They're fighting. And Anti-Monitor's like, dude, you ain't got the chops, man. I've already destroyed your universe. You're fucking nothing. You're a speck on me. Now, Ultraman, a bad dude. Okay? He's Superman from a alternate reality that doesn't have the conscience. A psychotic Superman. Fucking probably kill more people than goddamn Ebola. Alright? So, Anti-Monitor does something that's pretty crazy. I'm not giving nothing away because I was like, holy shit. Now, boom, Mother Box goes off. Someone's just teleported, people. Oh shit. Luthor, it looks like Luthor has become the new Darkseid. I don't know. He was enveloped in Apocalypse in the lava pits. He evidently survived. He shows up with parademons. And it's kind of like, holy shit, Luther's there to save the day. Now, what you've got is, you've got Power Princess, which is the evil Wonder Woman of the crime syndicate. You following me so far? Clear as mud, right? She's pregnant. She's been pregnant. I would say by Ultraman, but we don't know who she's pregnant by. And she's been very cryptic and mysterious and just more than usual batshit fucking crazy. Okay? And the whole time, Wonder Woman's like checking her out. And she's like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, the baby's coming. And she's grinning. Shit is going to hell in a handbasket. She couldn't be fucking happier. Some bad shit's going to go down. And at the end, it says continued in Darkseid War #1. So we're going to get it's going to get its own miniseries. And also people are like, God damn, they're dragging this out. That's fucking bullshit. Let me tell you something. Drag it fucking out. Drag it out as long as you can fucking drag it out for. Because this has been a great run, a great series. DC, in my opinion, the comic books, they needed this so bad. Loving Darkseid War. Great issue. $3.99. Fucking throw that shit at your comic book dealer, and I don't fucking give him a dick pic of yourself. I don't know, whatever he's into. You do it. Get the book. It's great. Still not my pick of the week. What? Yeah, that's right. Goddamn, I said it. Not the pick of the week. Hold on. Shit. Got a show to do here. Just relax. All right, next issue. I'm going to talk about DeathStroke in the land of the Bizarrios. My boy Tyler Kirkham. Killing it. Killing it. Tyler Kirkham. Everybody that's a comic book fan, remember the name. You heard it here. Maybe not first, but maybe first. Tyler Kirkham. He's going to be a big name, a big deal in comic books. He can pump it out quickly, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to give you a splash page, because my boy always gives us splash pages. Let me tell you something about splash pages. The newbie that's watching my show, which thank you for watching. Reason I do this for you. They're going to go, what the fuck is a splash page? Is it like you fucking jerked off? No. Well, sometimes, but not in the technical sense. A splash page is a 2-page spread. It's a huge shot of usually something pretty traumatic, pretty epic in the book. Now I'm going to show you this. This is Tyler Kirkham's splash page. That's DeathStroke actually putting 2 electrical conduits together. Kirkham, dog. I'm telling you. He's he's getting better all the time. That's the great thing about artists. You watch them in their early works and you go, man, that guy's got something. And then 2 years later, they're the fucking deal. Kirkham. He's going to be the fucking deal. But as this issue goes, I love DeathStroke. I'm a big DeathStroke fan. Now, what I'll say about this. DeathStroke, I'm going to sum up the story real quick. DeathStroke, Slade Wilson, still looking for Rose, his daughter. His daughter has sided with somebody called the Outlaw. I have no fucking idea who that is. He's a very, very cool DC villain, though. I'll show you a picture of him. You may know who he fucking is. Very, very, very cool looking. He's got like a skull head. He's got a bandolier and a big knife and a Crocodile Dundee hat. Get the fuck out of here. And a big belt buckle. I just noticed that. It's a really big belt buckle. Hey, the dude looks fucking cool. I don't know who the fuck he is, but evidently he's got a grudge to pick with Slade, a bone to pick. So Slade's getting paranoid. He's breaking out of Luthor Corp. He has to fight off Bizarrios. It's crazy. There's a lot of shit going on. He's still looking for Rose. Rose is in no distress, by the way. I don't know if she's working with Outlaw. I don't know what Outlaw has told Rose to get her to cooperate with him to get Slade, because Outlaw wants Slade dead. Who doesn't, right? He's the fucking DeathStroke. He's the Terminator. So, very, very cool issue. Great artwork. Great action scenes. The story's light. There's nothing. It's wrestling, man. If you're a wrestling fan, and you know how the match is going to end, and you know when the dude's getting beat down, and he's like, oh, and then the crowd starts fucking chanting, and that motherfucker stands up, and he fucking takes his strap down and starts hitting the dude, and then he does his finishing move, and it's 1, 2, fucking 3, world champion. That's what DeathStroke is. If you like DeathStroke, this is a great book. If not, you probably need to move on to something else. You probably need something a little more. The artwork's great. The action's great. The story is subpar, to be totally honest. But I enjoy it. I buy it every week. And you guys know, my rule. 3 issues and you're fucking out. And I tell you what's really good about DeathStroke is he always has great guest stars. And this issue is no exception. At the end, Red Hood shows up. And Red Hood is looking to kick his ass. Do you see what I'm saying? Dude, I like the Expendables movie. Okay? I like the Rocky movies. I like the Rambo movies. I like Van Damme movies to this day. I don't need much. Sometimes I need more. And I'll watch Revenant and be like, holy shit, this is a long movie, but it was great. But sometimes I need more. And this book is a guilty pleasure. Really enjoy it. If you like DeathStroke, I'll spend no more time on it. And I'll tell you this, it's $2.99. It's $1 cheaper than most books. Great artwork, good action. If you're a DeathStroke fan, it's your jam right now. It's a very popular book. So I'll leave it at that. Now, the next book I want to talk about is a book that was getting not great reviews. And I was devastated because if you're fans of the show, you know what a Batman fan I am. You know The Dark Knight Returns is one of my favorite comic book stories of all time. Dark Knight Strikes Again, the sequel, not so much. Very excited for DK3. This is the 3rd issue. I've loved the first issue. I absolutely loved. The 2nd issue, I was like, okay, taking a step back. We've got to set up some story. I get it. 3rd issue, I need something. I need some meat. So then I started reading the reviews on IGN, on all these other reviews. They're giving it a 6.5. I've seen as low as 5.5. I've seen as high as 7.9. Blazing Defender does away with all that decimal bullshit. All right? Might as well give a motherfucker fractions, right? Or improper fractions. That's what I'm going to start giving y'all. Fucking improper fractions to make you work it out. No, sir. Not here. It's either good or it fucking isn't. We keep it simple here because I'm a simple person, obviously. All right? DK3, number 3. Fucking A-OK, USA. It's a good fucking book. It's better than a good book. It's got great action. It is moving. This is the issue that moves the story forward. Issue 3, that's the issue that has to move the story forward. Guys, I'm telling you, no matter what you read, some books you're going to get into the 4th and 5th book and be like, oh, that's the book. I'll never get that far. Book 3, motherfuckers. That's the rule. Book 3. Boom. DK3, book 3. Yep. Him and Carrie Kelly in the fucking snow. Guess where they're going. Yep. Fortress of Solitude. Now, another thing that this book addresses that I have to mention because I was like, damn. We all know how the Dark Knight, this Frank Miller's Dark Knight, is very hard-edged, okay? Carrie Kelly, the new Robin, has changed Batman. There's a very emotional scene where Carrie Kelly has escaped the police and she kind of took a beating. Batman is so proud of her, and he's expressing that to himself. And he's talking to himself about how he's a step slow. He doesn't want her to see. It's, again, old Batman. He's broke down, but that ain't what makes Batman great. We all know this. The fans of Batman fucking know this. It's up here. The physical always gives out before this does. Remember that, guys. Some people don't have any choice because of genetic factors and everything else. This is what keeps you fucking strong, and this is what makes Batman one of my favorite characters of all time. He doesn't need superpowers. This is his goddamn superpower, and everybody has it. It's this. It's whether you choose to utilize it or not. So Batman, this is the issue where he's confronted with something that he hasn't really had to face before by himself, probably since the Justice League days. So Queer, whatever you want to call him, the Candalorian that came out of the bottle, he's a fucking zealot. He's fucking killing people. Ray Palmer let him out. He found a way to make him big. And Batman's like, holy shit. There's a great scene where they basically destroy Paris. I don't even want to say basically. It's utter destruction of Paris. So Batman and Carrie are watching it, and Batman, being the fucking genius he still is, I can't do this by myself. Now, we learned a couple issues ago that Superman's taking himself out of the game. He's went to the Fortress of Solitude. He's froze himself, okay? Well, guess where Bats is going? He's got to get his boy. Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to go on a tangent real quick because I have to, because I'm a comic geek. The Batman versus Superman series did by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. I'll say it again. Done by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. The very first volume of that, the Batman and Superman series, was fucking outstanding. No one has did it as good as he did it, Jeff Loeb, I mean, in the relationship between Batman and Superman, the light and the fucking dark, the brotherhood that they share. They respect the shit out of each other. They respect each other's strengths. They respect each other's weaknesses. No one's done it better than that. And when you have that kind of history of two characters, it makes this that much more satisfying when Batman goes and gets him. I was like, motherfucker. I mean, I'll be honest, full disclosure here, this is the Blazing Defender Report, motherfucker. We don't pull punches. You want to pull punches, go listen to Marvel's podcast, go listen to Kevin Smith shit. I don't fucking pull shit here. I'm sitting on the toilet, taking my daily. All right, I'm regular. Thank you for asking. And I'm reading this, and I'm fucking, dude, I can't sit still. I'm jacked. I'm hyped. After everything they've went through, he knows he needs him. As bad as Batman is, he's like, I can't do this by myself. He goes and gets his fucking boy, his ride or die. I know what the movie's doing. Batman vs. Superman. That's how they met. This is the story that Zack Snyder's telling. It's okay. They're going to be fucking boys. I'm telling you, they're going to be brothers. This is how brothers are. They're opposite of each other most of the time. So I was so excited. Him and Carrie Kelly go to Fortress of Solitude. Superman's covered in fucking ice. And Batman he doesn't even try to get him out because he knows Superman can fucking hear him. And he fucking just talks to him. He talks to him. God damn it, I need you, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Carrie Kelly talks to Batman, but she's really talking to Superman. That's the trick. Carrie Kelly, man, I tell you what, she's sharp. This is a great issue. Fuck IGN. Fuck all them. They don't know what the fuck they're not fans if they didn't like this book. This book was a book that has cemented DK3. It's way better than the fucking sequel already. I just hope the ending gives it justice. DK3, number 3. Great book. If you're a Batman Superman fan, get it. I mean, fuck, man. Why are you watching this show? Just fucking, if you're not ever going to get it, just fucking turn this shit off right now. This is how much I love this book. Still not the book of the week. That's right. It's still not the fucking book of the week. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my God. The Blazing Defender has finally broke something. The Blazing Defender, all the Percocet and muscle relaxers and drugs and ecstasy and liquor and mezcal and bourbon, he's broke something. He's fucking broke something. No, you're right. I have. I'm still coherent to do this show, which doesn't take a whole lot. But no, still not my pick of the week. It's coming. It's a Marvel book. Okay? And you're going to go, oh, he's a fucking Marvel fanboy. Oh, I may be. It's still a great book. I stand by it. I love these two books. Any Justice League or DK3 could have been my pick of the week. Moving on, we're going to get to DK3, number 3, great book. All right. Drax, number 4. Now, you check that cover out. For my audio viewers, I apologize. It's a great cover. Drax, he's got this little bitty Bowie knife against this eyeball that is humongous. And if you had last issue, you know that he's getting ready to encounter Fin Fang Foom, which is the Asgardian dragon that kills worlds, eats suns, shits on stars, or something like that. I don't know how it goes. But he's a pretty bad dude. He has captured Drax and Terrax, which was the herald for Galactus. Now, this Terrax, I believe, is from another dimension. And he was a herald of a Galactus type of god, but now he's kind of like, he's not the Terrax that we remember. But anyway, he and Terrax met in a bar. They started drinking. Drax's ship crashed there. He went to a bar to get it fixed, to find out who could fix it, blah, blah, blah. Now, he's basically landed in a slave pen to be put in a gladiatorial arena for Fin Fang Foom. Okay? Which he has these slaves working. He's been capturing people from this planet, putting them in this mine, and they've been mining these eggs. Now, we don't know what these eggs are yet, but when they find one, Fang is like, oh, be careful with it. It has to be bathed in the blood of warriors. Yeah. This is the reason I buy this book. If you were wondering, this is the reason I buy this book. So now Drax and Terrax are in this pen. They're going to be put in the arena. They've got these collars on that kind of hinders their powers. They're thrown in basically to bathe these eggs in blood. And let me tell you, Drax gives them the blood. Again, another guilty pleasure book of mine. This book is actually $3.99. So a little bit more expensive. But if you like pretty good artwork, and I'll tell you this, CM Punk is the writer on this. Now, Cullen Bunn is also giving a writing credit here. I don't know who's writing what, to be honest. But if this is CM Punk, it's pretty good, man. I mean, it's mindless violence. I really like it. There's a new character that's introduced, and as flipping through the pages, I just remembered I wanted to mention him. His name is Goro Torgo. He's like a cyborg. He has on this collar as well. He's the champ. He's talking mad shit to Drax, which this is more a Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy more than it is a Drax that we all know from the Marvel U. So, which is fine by me because I hear Dave Bautista when Drax talks in this book anyway. So it's a lot of action, a lot of violence, a lot of shit talking. I love it personally. But again, not much in story, not much. There's not a lot of thinking in it. It's just like watching an Expendables or Rambo movie or the Justified TV show or something like that. It's just not really involved, but better than you would think. So Drax #4, pretty good book, $3.99. If I said something you sound like you like, check it out. Now it's Friday, so happy Friday to everybody. Cheers. Sombra Mezcal, for all those that don't know, the unofficial sponsor of the show. Nope. I thought it was pick of the week. It's not pick of the week. Oh, this is my indie corner. I need my indie music. I need my acid jazz. I need my indie music. Jacked, #4. Jack #4. As you can see this picture for my audio listeners, it's a guy. He's like trapped in a bottle because basically this pill gives him abilities. This issue, we learn that our boy John, he has killed a drug dealer. The main drug dealer is looking for him and his girl. He is with that drug dealer's girl. Basically, the fucking wheels have fallen off. He's running out of Jack that gives him his abilities. His wife, the book opens. Before I say that, Eric Kripke writes this. And if that name sounds familiar to you, he's the guy that has done Supernatural, which I'm a huge Supernatural fan. I always have been. When I heard Eric Kripke was making a comic book, I had to get it. It was this. Basically about a 40-something guy that's going through a middle-age crisis. His back hurts. His knees hurt. He has no energy. His dick can't get hard. He can't give it to his wife like he thinks he should. And his brother tells him, hey, man, you need some nootropics. He gets online, gets one, takes it, and he's a goddamn superhero. Super strength, super speed, you name it. Whiskey dick all day long. So, I mean, this is his Superman pill. So, it's kind of gotten him in some trouble here in issue 4 of 6. So, we got 2 issues left. This has been an incredible series. I love this series. It is a very real take on, I think, a very realistic take on somebody that just everyday Joe. He's not a spec ops guy. He's not an athlete. He's never been shit. And now he is. And it's how he's dealing with it in the situations that he's got in. And now his family's in danger because he's killed a drug dealer and the other drug dealers are going to kill him or his family. So he's like, I got to do this. So, and I'm telling you right now, Seth Rogen, if you're watching the show or if somebody's watching the show that knows Seth, dude, this is your fuck Green Hornet, and you must have been fucking high as shit when you did that movie anyway. But this is your role. This is you want to get in a superhero game, Seth? This is it. If you pick up an issue of Jacked, picture Seth Rogen in this. It's done deal. Done deal. I'll be your agent. I'll take a small cut because the movie's going to be huge. It's going to be rated R. Huge movie. This is a great book. I love it. As far as indies go, he gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And the one thing that in this issue, he finds the guy who created Jacked. This dude's a fucking mess. He doesn't even know why Jacked works. It's just a 1 in a million shot it worked for this guy. I mean, dude, the shit couldn't get crazier. And we got 2 more issues. So, Jacked, this is #4 out of 6. Get it in trade when it comes out. Buy it now. This is a great book. I'm telling you, man, I had a short week this week, and it was a great week. Now next, The Goddamned by Jason Aaron. And that's my dope ass Asad Rabik variant cover. You fans of the show know how I feel about Asad Rabik and Jason Aaron. They're both fucking rock stars. Okay? This is basically a story about Cain. Cain and Abel. This is the inventor of murder. Jesus will not, or God, I'm sorry, God will not let him die. So he basically goes across the earth, trying to mind his own business, but he's got a body count that he's killed more people than fucking cancer. Runs across a lady that needs his help. She's lost her son to some bad people. And then this issue, we finally get some insight into what Kane's actually thinking. Because she asked him, why are you helping me? Why did you decide to come back and help me? Because at first he told her to get fucked. So that's a great insight to have as far as character development. We're starting to see who Kane actually is. Very, very cool. We get some Garden of the Eden scenes, which I thought was fantastic. The artwork's really great. Jason Aaron kills it. But I will say this about the book. They don't, I mean, we're talking about the Mesozoic era, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. We're talking about a long fucking time ago. They maybe just learned how to create fire. Okay, a lot of cavemen. We see some dinosaurs in this issue, which I know humans and dinosaurs never exist at the same time. But so I don't know what time period he's taking us out of. But the English that they speak, the dialect that they speak, is very today. So it's kind of off-putting at first. But if you can get by that, it's funny. It's badass. And I mean, you're talking about an immortal that is trying to redeem himself. He is the inventor of murder. That's a pretty fucking cool moniker to have. But he didn't like it. He just wants to die. That's his goal. I want to die. I want this to end. I've lived too long. Kill me. Let me rest. God won't have it. But at the end of this book, Kane may feel like that the end is near. So very, very cool book. I dig the shit out of it. If that's kind of your deal. And actually, I know this for a fact. This is not something I'm making up, which I make up a lot of shit on the show. I have a seminary guy that watches my show. Kind of a big time seminary guy, I think, too. So you may like this. You may like this book. I know you're a big indie fan. So you may like The Goddamned. All right. Now, I still can't get to the pick of the week yet because I got something very cool to show you guys. You know, fans of the show know I love Tokyo Ghost by Rick Remender and Sean Murphy. Fucking love Tokyo Ghost. One of my favorite titles of 2015. And I know some viewers of the show have went and got Tokyo Ghost. They went back and got the originals even, which fucking mad props to you. You didn't wait for the trade. You said, fuck it, I want to read it now. They loved it. Awesome. Nothing makes me happier than putting somebody onto something that they really, really like. This is the first issue of Tokyo Ghost. That's my boy Led. That's the first issue. He's on a big fucking motorcycle. He's all jacked up. He's got a cool helmet on. Okay. Very cool character. Now, this is the original. You see how big it is, right? See my head? All right. Now I'm going to show you what I got this week. That's kind of even hard to pick up. Look at that motherfucker. Mega-sized bitches. Issues 1 and 2. Tokyo Ghost. I don't even know what they fucking call this thing. All I did was I seen it and I said, gots to have it. I mean, that is beautiful. Black and white pages. Oh my God. Dude. This fucking excites me. This is fucking amazing. Sean Murphy's art in black and white. Rick Remender's fucking story. I'm so excited to have this fucking thing. I'm gonna get them all, motherfucker. I'm gonna get them all. Love it. I mean, look at that thing. Is that the shit? All right. For my audio viewers, I'm sorry. You've got to see the YouTube. Go to the 4945 minute mark of the YouTube show just to see that. If you don't want to see everything else I've talked about, that's worth it. Just to see how big that is. Very, very cool. Very expensive. I'll say that too. But now, with no fucking further ado, Nerdgasm's back, goddammit. Nerdgasm pick of the week. My BDR stamp of approval pick of the week. This issue took fucking 3 months, 4 months to come out. Not sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But it was a while. It was very, very late. And it was because of Secret Wars, I understand, but it's okay. Warren Ellis, and Zanafio is the artist on this. Karnak, number 2. Karnak the Inhuman. Which, by the way, as revealed to me in this issue, now, some Inhuman fans, Karnak fans may know this. You know what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you, because that may be a fucking pretty big spoiler. I'm not going to fucking tell you. To me, it was huge when I realized that Karnak was not this. I was like, how the fuck does that work? They're going to tell a story, I'm sure. Get down to brass tacks. This issue, the artwork is fucking phenomenal. If you want to see some of the pages that I shot and put it on the website, go to blazingdefender.com. Scroll down, you'll see where I talk about Karnak issue 2. He's looking for a child. Okay? This is the info that S.H.I.E.L.D.'s giving him. He's on a warpath. This is Karnak Unleashed. Now, you're going, new viewers, love you. Thank you for tuning in and staying this long. Karnak, his ability is to see the flaw or fracture in everything. Your story, a building, your fighting style, your body. Think about that. Now, put into that a martial arts fucking master, a hand-to-hand combat guy, maybe second to none in the Marvel Universe. I don't know. Comic Jack guys that are watching, maybe this is Karnak versus Batman, Karnak versus Iron Fist, Karnak versus Captain America. I don't know. But this issue is Karnak going through guards like they're fucking cannon fodder. He chops a guy and it fucking breaks his, and then he's leaving a building. He don't want to leave any trace. He punches a building in the right spot. It fucking crumbles down. Dude, Karnak did not find the child that he was looking for, but holy shit, I cannot wait for the next issue and where this journey leads him to next. He's a very enigmatic character. You really don't know a whole lot about him. He's very mysterious in that way, but I'm telling you, man, I'm in. Warren Ellis, you've fucking done it again, in my opinion. This is a great, great issue. Great book. Second issue, guys. Get on it now. I hope you can find the first issue at a decent price because we're still a ways away from a trade. So, and when I say trade for my newbies, it's trade paperback, which is a collection of usually 5 or 6 episodes. So, please check this book out. Karnak. Art's great. Go to Blazing Defender and you can see a couple pages that I posted of the artwork. If you like really good action, and the story is building. We're going somewhere, and I'm on board for the fucking ride. So please check that book out. Let me put my show notes out really quick. With that, yeah, I'd like to give some shout outs really, really fast. GiantSizeTeamUp.com. Guys, if you like my show, you can find my show there. There's going to be other shows you like. I promise you. FTH, Breaking the Panel, which I have co-hosted on. FTH from the Helicarrier, which I've co-hosted on. DC Cinematic Universe, which those guys are scared to have me on. Marvel Cinematic Universe, those guys are scared to have me on. These are great shows. You're going to find something that you like here. These guys are great. And what's even cooler about this, for me, not so much for you, but I still have to say this, I was listening to all these shows before they asked me to be on the network. So I cannot give you a bigger endorsement than that. I wasted my time driving to the gym, at the gym, cutting the grass, doing whatever with these guys in my ear. So when they reached out to me and said, hey, man, we're creating a network. We'd like the show would be great on it. I was fucking dick hard as a rock, ready to go. So please check that site out. You'll find me there. You'll find me at blazingdefender.com or blazingdefenderreport.com, Blazing Defender Report at YouTube, Blazing Defender Report, Instagram, Twitter. You fucking Google it, man. You'll find me. Dude, guys, if you've made it this far to 50 minute mark, thank you, fucking thank you. You are family to me. If you have any questions, anything at all you would like to ask me, please hit me up at any of those venues. I'd be blessed to answer your fucking questions. And with that, don't forget about the Blazing Defender Hero Call. For all you creative bastards out there, get on it. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll be back next week with these books. Don't let me forget to tell you these books. All right. Sheriff of Babylon, number 4. Fucking awesome series. Old Man Logan. Sorrentino art. That's all I have to fucking say. That's seriously all I have to say. I haven't read any of these yet, by the way. This is a book that I'm very excited about. Black Widow, number 1. The Daredevil group. Wade, Sammy, and Wilson. I'm very excited to read this. I hope it's good. I really, really do hope it's good. Walking Dead. Okay? Motherfucker, I could do a whole show on fucking Walking Dead. And for everybody that knows how I feel about the Star Wars Darth Vader books, boom, bitches. Vader's back, motherfuckers. Darkseid is strong in this one. Have not read it yet. I hope it is. Vader's always a great book. So I've got some super, super great books. And if I don't have anything else to talk about movie-wise or TV show-wise, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite trades of all time. Made me a fucking lover. This guy right here, the Midnighter. And no, I'm not gay, but it doesn't bother me that people are gay. I love The Authority. So many people have never heard of this book. It's a travesty, goddammit. I'm going to spread some joy to some people. So, again, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the show. Enjoy life, motherfuckers. You get one shot at it. And with that, the Blazing Defender is out. See you guys. Take care.